Doing headphones or what, King Croc?
Sure, I'll do some.
I feel like I can. It sounds crispy. So, how are you?
I'm good.
It's good, man. I'm glad to see that you're doing well.
Yeah,
well.
feeling better, bro.
Still living in a homeless shelter?
Yeah.
Okay. Recently, you spent was it 2 or 3 weeks in a hospital?
I spent about 9 days in the hospital.
You wanna get into kind of what happened? Because there might be someone that might be able to learn from this. I feel like I've seen a girl go so crazy that I took her to a mental hospital. I've seen some people have some panic attacks where they feel like they need to go to a mental hospital and stuff or whatnot. But what exactly how did this happen? And
So we can talk about what initially got me into the hospital in the first place.
Okay.
Which is kind of a trip. At the shelter I was at, apparently a bunch of stories were going around that, I was potentially laced.
Okay.
Like someone put something in my cigarette, or
Wow.
someone shared a cigarette with me that was not a normal cigarette.
Okay, so you're telling me that you go around just bumming cigarettes off shelter bums, bro? Why?
I don't want to call them shelter bums.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm one of them.
You are currently living in government housing. Let's call it that. Let's say
sure.
that.
And I'm pretty frugal. Like, I'm not frugal. I'm pretty the opposite of frugal with my cigarettes. Like, if anybody wants one, bro, I'll give them a cigarette. Like, yo, you want a cigarette? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to split this with me? Yeah. You know what
As
I mean?
a token of King Croc's kind of return to Leo and friends, should we smoke a cigarette in the podcast studio? Just one. It won't stink it
No,
up too
dude,
bad.
that shit doesn't go away. We've done that before. Man.
Really?
It takes forever. You can smoke like anything but tobacco, bro. It gets bad.
All right.
It's fucking. They don't love you, Doug.
I know. They don't love me like that.
All right, back to. All right, so people were saying that you
People
kind of
were
lost your
saying-
mind because they laced a cig.
Yeah, people were saying that I was completely normal, and then I go to smoke a cigarette, I come back, and my mind is gone. I'm just, like, completely different. Like,
Whoa.
I'm talking to vending machines. Like,
You were talking to vending machines.
That's what somebody said. I don't know for sure if all this stuff is true, because I do have bipolar, and I may have been going through a manic rat dick.
Rat Dick's in the house. What's up,
bro?
man?
Take dabs on this one?
I guess if you want to.
Yeah, just don't set any of your oil stuff on the couch.
I love that Austin always gives you some instruction across the podcast studio, and usually you don't. You never adhere to any of his instructions.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good about most of them.
Yeah, as long as you remember.
Nice.
Well, anyway, Croc is talking about something really interesting about what happened to him at the shelter recently. So continue.
Yeah.
So people were saying you were talking to vending machines. Any clues as to what you were saying? Any videos?
No videos that I've seen yet.
Okay.
But, I know I didn't threaten anyone. I know I was not violent with anyone.
That's good.
But I was, you could say, a little antisocial. Like, people seeing me on Instagram, bro, I can take off. Like,
So is
I
that
get
when
turned up.
that one story where you said you were going to Minecraft kill someone or whatever?
In Minecraft?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
That means it's not. That means
Not
it's
real?
not violent. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I know that you said that, but it did look like Denzel at his best performance level of angry and agitated. Like it looked like you were saying a joke with just the absolute kind of, I don't know, an emotional fucking bravado of a performance of Denzel behind you. You literally
Yeah.
look like you channeled Denzel for it.
Yeah, and that's kind of
Your
what
associates, whatever you said. But was that when you were bipolar? When you were having a
that might have been in my manic episode.
You were having a manic episode, is what they call it.
Yeah, that's what they call
Now-
it, where you're just like on a high, a super high,
Yeah.
and all your emotions are really revved up. And it doesn't necessarily, because there's a lot of bipolar people out there, and I don't want to just act like, oh, whenever a bipolar person is going through an episode that they're just bullshitting. Like it's all just bullshit. No, there are real emotions to it, and I don't know if like you can, if Radic has any.
Radic is
experience in this
just
shit,
he has long COVID and he's mentally retarded. So those are different things. He's mentally retarded. I think he got beat as a child.
Retarded.
And sexually
I was
abused.
raped as a 16 through 18-year-old. I was sold into sex slavery.
Okay.
Okay, I was
That's
serious.
that is actually
my mom
where.
sold me into like a sex slave.
Wait,
thing.
your mom?
Yeah, she sold me out to these California people.
No, I thought you said you came
she
over
sold
with your
me-
dad.
And then my dad was like, "Oh, I can't take care of him, but there's this family, and like they'll pay you to."
And
And I
that's
think-
what
I
it
think
was.
She was shooting my mom some money on the side.
Oh my God!
And now my
Radic.
mom's like, "Oh, we're gonna get this lady back," but low key, she was a part of the whole rape thing.
Oh my God, this is wild. Okay, we're starting
And-
this pod wild right now. There's story. We got to get back to.
Okay.
We got to
Shit.
finish. We got to
And
finish
also,
King
you
Croc's
know what?
story.
My dad would get like, because he didn't work the whole time I was getting
Yeah.
raised, and the lady was like, "Oh, you could keep all of Skylar's welfare money because he was on welfare because he wasn't working and he had a kid that was under 18, but you just stay away from us." So that was like fucking 500. We didn't a dime didn't go that to me. All went to my dad.
Oh my God.
While I was getting raped and being
Wow.
sold into sex slavery, taking care of this old lady.
And you were
By a
16,
woman
right?
though.
Yeah, a lady. It was cool. And she bought me a Prius.
You were
Then she
16.
just left
you a
when I was
Prius.
18. When I was like 18, she like dipped and left me on the streets, and I was like kind of
Damn.
fucked for like a month or two.
But and you would okay.
I was
Well,
like-
we're gonna get deep
I was
in.
homeless on the beach. I was a beach bum.
All right, Radic. One second.
Ooh,
One second. This is
like
wild.
2 months.
I know. This is gonna be.
Oh, boy,
Listen,
over here, bro.
Yep.
I'm sorry
I'm in
that
a
happened to
straight
you, and
bumps.
we're gonna get deep into that. But
Yeah,
let's finish.
That was when I was 18.
Hey, listen to me.
Look over here.
Remember what I say about listening on pods?
Hey, there's no.
We'll finish
Danny's
it.
not here today, so I'm feeling good.
All right, we're gonna finish. We're gonna. Yeah, obviously you're a lot more confident. There's no cops here. We can't even say that word around him, dude.
Well, I don't know. No,
Cops.
I'm not gonna be a little pussy about it next time. But
All right, you know what? Because the word, two
niggas.
were just hanging on the couch. They were stand-up comedians. You really thought that they were cops, bro? One was like overweight, and the other one was had like a beard. What were they, like 21 Jump Street, bro? Like what?
I mean, you
was it like
never
that?
know, though, bro.
You never know.
Really never
And then I
know.
was just like-
Niggas be
I was off
undercover.
my-
Radic, you're not even close to the mic, motherfucker. Why do I?
I was off a shroom, baby. You know what was going on, baby.
All right,
And
time out,
I
Radic.
was just panicky.
Radic, listen to me. I want to get into deep your sexual abuse when you were 16, but
too.
we have to go back to King Croc and weave this crazy
I think
little
we should
story.
call her.
We'll call her later, okay? But let's go back to
That
King
would be
Croc. I want
beautiful.
to hear about the recent trip to
wanna hear
the
about this.
insane asylum. Okay.
So I was in the insane asylum. I don't know. Radix probably had some experience there. I don't know.
you would think.
And
yeah.
bro, it was a roller coaster of emotions. I'm not gonna lie. I got there. I was feeling like
So
the
time out.
top
I
dog.
have to go back. When you were at, good job, promote the Patreon pod. Good job. All right, so Croc, yeah, put that on your story and on your page, and I will then share it, and it'll be great. All right, now
Yeah,
listen.
tag me up.
I'll
dog.
tag you up. Now listen, because this is a big pod, all right? But you have to listen, Radic, and not. Okay. So right now, slow down. Don't just say things out like without us being present. Don't talk. You know what I mean? We have to focus on one story, then we'll get to your story. Okay. Now, Croc, how do you remember being taken away from the shelter?
Vaguely. All I remember is I'm outside of my gym and these cops are just sweating my fucking balls. Like, I'm like, what are these cops over here for? Like, random as fuck. I'm like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm not trying to cause trouble to no one. Like, I'm literally walking away and they're following me. What happened?
Ratic, if you're
was
gonna
probably
talk
in
to
the
Croc,
afternoon.
you gotta use a fucking mic.
What time of the day was this?
Bro, this is like the afternoon.
Damn, you're getting hassled in the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day, bro. And like my social worker, who previously worked at the shelter, I think after this she just like quit, like straight up or something. I don't know. But she's walking up to me, and for some reason during that time, bro, I felt like she was a threat to me. So I'm backing up off her. I'm like, yo, I didn't do anything. My hand's up. Cops, boom, push me up against the fence, double cuff me, and they decide that I'm gravely disabled, basically. Like,
So
I
you
couldn't
must
fuck.
have been just making zero sense when you were talking. What do you think that was, or what happened?
I think it's a part of the policy when you sign up to be at like a shelter or something. Like
Yeah.
they can at any time just call the cops on you and get you removed. And my antisocial behaviors might have contributed to that because, like, dude, when you're a big ass nigga, bro,
People get scared of you. I know that. I
Niggas
know
get
that
scared
feeling.
fast.
Like even if I just go in somewhere, like if I'm around
You're not
like
even
women
on
and
that vibe.
I yell, bro. You ever yell around women, bro? It's like, whoa, oh my god, I can't. Did you just yell and say the bread stinks here? I feel violated.
I could talk to RPP and maybe we could get you to live on my patio, because I was gonna invite this one couple to come live on the patio, but my girlfriend doesn't want another couple living with us. So maybe if it's just you come live with us for a
Wait,
while.
so you're telling me that you would
This
I would
might
let,
invite King
start
Croc
of
into the rat
something
den. I would invite King
amazing.
Croc to the rat den.
dude? I mean, you might as well.
I've invited so many people to come stay with me.
Would you
like,
let
oh,
him
I'm
have
good.
sex with RPP?
No sexual intercourse.
All right. Well, you let somebody else have sex with her once, so we're just confirming.
That was only with Leo and Danny. No,
No, we didn't have
no
sex.
BBC yet, but maybe. All
right. Okay. So the black thing, you're still got to get
We'll have
over
to
it.
get really fucked up. Maybe, probably not. I don't want to have a threesome with Croc and GV, but no.
All right. All right. So you vaguely remember just being arrested, basically,
Being
and then they said
arrested.
you're incapacitated. So what is the mental hospital like?
The mental hospital is basically a huge babysitting operation where you're fed 3 times a day. They take you out for playtime
That's awesome.
3 times a day. You get a little yogurt snack,
Really?
a little recess area.
That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
It's kind of cool. You can go back and take a nap anytime you want.
Really?
You know what I mean? New blankets. I'm kind of hyping this shit up a little bit too much, but
What do you mean? How? No, it sounds really nice. That's kind of dope.
it's a little bit like Cigar Guy used to tell me all the time, like it was like a vacation. Like whenever you
cool.
go to the mental hospital, and it's like,
Any
yeah,
chicks there? I mean, I'm sorry to go
There
back to that, but
were-
there were. I
there
bet there
were
was
some
some
mentally
hot dude.
retarded-
The chick that I took to the fucking hospital that was losing her mind, bro. She was really hot.
Dude, I was pissed because like
You
one
took
of
a
the
chick to a
hottest-
hospital?
One time, yeah, she was just like losing her mind and wanted to kill herself, and I was like, "No, you can't. Why would you want to kill yourself?" She's like, "I just hate everybody, and I don't want to live anymore." And I was like, "Okay, well, I got to take you to a mental hospital." I mean, if somebody says that, you got to take them to a mental
You're
hospital
supposed to.
Yeah, for their own safety.
for their own safety. So go ahead.
But I was kind of pissed because like one of the hottest chicks there, she just started looking at me like the day I was leaving,
Damn,
and I was like, "Fuck." She's like actually kind of hot. She was licking her lips, all looking at me and shit.
damn,
yeah.
Croc.
Yeah, bitch.
Well, anyway, so it felt like a vacation. What were you wearing?
we're all wearing gowns the whole time.
Really?
For the most part.
Like
you can kind of
medical
spice
gowns?
it up, you know what I mean? But like we're all wearing medical
Is it a
gowns.
female male unit?
It was male unit, but we would have group shared activities.
Nice.
And so that's where I met my biddy.
Nice.
Wow,
She had a badonk.
really?
She was nice. She was
It
kind of
was
nice.
loving the mental hospital.
Loving the mental. She actually told me she loved me. Believe
What?
it or not. Yeah.
Dude, this episode's going to be titled "Love in the Mental Hospital" with King Croc and Rat Dick Ralph. Now listen.
Let's go.
Now you kind of connected with this woman for. You think it was on a deeper level than just physical?
I think I was just one of the most sane dudes there. And I was just kind of like a rock for her to lean on, bro.
That's
Like,
dope.
She just wanted to be hanging all over me all the time. And it was kind of bullshit because the guards are like cucks, bro. They don't let you like touch the females. Like,
Well-
like anytime like we're making out or something, they're like, hey,
You were
Hey.
making out with her?
yeah, I was making out with her.
You made out with a chick at the mental hospital?
Yeah.
Dude. That's fucking kind of pimp, dude. If you think about it, that's pimping.
But you don't know what she looks like. I'm not gonna act
I don't
like
give
this
a
is
fuck what she
Angelina
looks like,
Jolie.
dude.
Did you make any move for the tits?
Dude, there was a
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
We had the
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
pimp on Skid Row, like
Tits
the guy
and ass.
on this couch, dude. He was on this video this week, this episode, and he was dope, dude. And he was saying like, "I love fucking them threes." You know, he's like in his 60s, bro. He's like, "I love fucking them threes. They give it up."
They do
Anyway,
be
so he's
giving
the
it
man.
up, and they respect you like fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah, they do.
Like if she would be like if she would talk to another dude in front of me, she would come around later and be like, I'm sorry. I